It is a 4-month siege, and you look a little worse for wear, shall I say. And where did you get that ancient armor? Do you think this is a battle of some sort of noble proportions? No, 1 second. Let me just close that. That's better. Just get a little bit loud in there. So what was I saying? Ah, yes. Well, we have all been heralded by Lord Farquhar for acting so nobly and fighting so bravely for such a long time, with ease, might I add, that he is going to award us with special awards, some greater than others. So do not fret if you're tired and weary. You can come here and rearm yourself with what you need to continue your noble work. Well, this is the armory part of Farquhar Castle, so whilst the siege takes place, and if I've got a bit of spare time on my hands, then I go down and help, but if not, then you can find me up here where I can help all with their armory needs. That's from chainmail to surcoats to weapons, daggers, swords, shields, crossbows, longbows, arrows, arrow points, helmets, any sort of armor that you require. You may find it here in the Farquhar Castle Armory. So, do you just want to take that arrow out of your side there? Doesn't look like it's gone in too deep, but I suggest you might take that one out there. Indeed, it's merely a flesh wound, indeed. And your helmet there, where did you get that? It looks like it came from the Battle of Hastings. That certainly is a bit of an antique relic there. Yeah, what's that? Anglo-Norman? Norman? Saxon? Right, yeah, no wonder it's battered completely. We need to sort that out there for you. No, stay there, I will come to you. You just don't cross that line there. That's great, and you can keep your side. I will keep my side. We may be on the right side, but there's a clear distinction between, well, should we say, serfs such as yourself and perhaps more important persons such as myself, hence why I am nicely tucked up here in the turret. Indeed. Well, I can come and have a little closer look for you, see what I can do, see how we can make you feel a little bit more protected. Then I'll come to you. Right, I'm coming. And what have we got here? Don't mind if I just bring a candle a little bit closer so I can see what we've got. Right, so you appear to take a little bit of a battering along here. What did you get bludgeoned on the helmet there? A piece of the battlement fell on you. Oh, that is unfortunate. That really is quite unlucky. Did they throw one of their catapults at us? And you took the brunt of it? Well, no wonder that helmet has seen better days. Thou can sort that for you and pick you with perhaps a more suitable helmet. One that's going to make you feel protected and no doubt feel better, feel more noble. But of course, nobility and protection and of course valor and gallantry all comes at a little specific price. Every gallant act has a price. Let me show you. Now, you see this here? These are all my gallant acts, okay? So, all of the things which I have in here, all of the coins which has been collected, that's because of all of my noble acts, okay, taken from peasants, serfs, and everything like that to help Lord Farquhar in the great cause, and of course, for the protection of the lands around here, and looking after the villages which are now probably completely destroyed by the besiegers. And we're all tucked up here in this keep, but don't fret, because it's only a matter of time till Lord Farquhar comes up with a suitable plan to deal with all of this. It's just a little waiting game at the moment. But during that time, I must say I've exploited I have helped every single person here with the right sort of armor. And it comes at a little price, you see. Bit of gold coin, bit of silver, bronze, I don't know. But I'm able to fashion all sorts of things. Oh, but that helmet certainly looks like you've seen better days. Can I just take that off there for you? Oh, okay. Yeah, that's certainly... You've certainly either been heroic in battle or foolish. I shall go with the latter, but... Yeah, that certainly is a relic. Did your great-great-grandfather wear this? Right, I see. Right, let me just open the door here in the turret, okay? Bear with me 1 second. Okay. Oh, it sounds pretty active out there. Okay, so I'm just gonna... There we go. I've done you a favor. Oh, let me just close that there. It certainly sounds somewhat lively outside at the moment, doesn't it? Are you sure you shouldn't be out there helping everybody else? I mean, is it of the utmost importance that you get yourself a new helmet now? I mean, were you actually doing that much good out there? Okay, well, you fired a couple of arrows, I see. Right, and I suppose you took the receiving end of a catapult or trebuchet or something like that. Right, okay. Right, so let me just have a measurement of your head here. Okay, get a right sort of circumference and see what I can do here for you. So we're going to cross your forehead there. Okay, that's 2 across there. Okay, now I'm going to measure just the length here from the top of your forehead down to your chin. Yeah, that's a lot better. Okay, now I'm just going to fill out the circumference around the head. Okay, that's what we need there. Okay, and just fill there. Right. Okay, you're going to be wearing some chainmail of some sort. What difference does that make? It makes all the difference. Well, it goes to make sure that you are protected. If there are any stray swords, arrows, or anything like that, or in your case, rocks, you don't wish to be grazed or anything like that, it restricts your movement. You really do have the intelligence of a serf, I'll give you that. I see. Well, if you don't wish to wear any chainmail, which I would highly recommend, by the way, really, a full body of chainmail might be suited for you, then a surcoat underneath that. Okay, your stubbornness is admirable. You may have lost long throughout the battle, and I think that probably a helmet of full coverage might be a little bit suited for you. Although it's going to cost you... Oh, what's that you've got there? Yeah, just there. No, I'll take it from your pocket there for you. Is this particular pouch yours, or did you find it? It's yours. You didn't introduce yourself properly. What was your name? Yeah, I know. What's your full name? Oh, I see. No wonder you've been allowed to come back up here to get yourself a new helmet. And you're in command of those particular ones down there. I mean, of course, you're not as important to me, but you are of some importance. And I can tell that you're, well, let's say you know what you're doing. Well, I'm pretty sure that thou can help thee select the perfect helmet which would protect such a gallant warrior such as yourself. Yeah, especially with this much coin, I think you can pretty much have whatever helmet you'd like. Good. May I just have a little rummage in there? Thank you so much. Well, that certainly is a lot of coin you have there. I expect what you did when you were fleeing your village. You took all the coin with you. That's right. And now you're spending it wisely on protecting yourself, of course. Well, what we say is protect yourself, you protect the realm. Okay, it's all for the greater good of the village, is it not? Okay, that if it weren't for you, villages and serfs and peasants alike would no doubt have no idea what to do. So it's of the utmost importance that you are protected and you find the right helmet. Well, I think we can work with that. Let me just give that back there for you, and we'll have a look at some helmets there, right? So, there are a couple of choices here which might already stand out here for you, though they all have their own particular stations of importance. Certain nobility wear helmets which have certain crests on them, certain designs, and it also indicates how good you are or how important you are in battle, whether you're going to be catapult fodder or whether you're actually going to be quite noble and gallant, which you need armor to suit that there as well. Okay, that door's open again, 1 second. Right, that's better. It just gets a little bit loud out there, and I'm trying to concentrate here in my turret. Right, so after examining you, taking some measurements, I think a fully covered helmet such as this would be more suited there for you. May I just put on my rings here? Thank you so much. This is only because I don't entirely trust all the peasants and things that may wander their way up here, so I'd rather not have them on show, so to speak. I'd like to take them all off, especially when they're carrying weapons and things like that. Right, helmet-wise. So certainly a helmet of great superiority over all those that you probably fight out there. So have you been down to the bottom of the keep? What about the gatehouse? Has anyone tried to use a battering ram against it yet? No one could quite match the defenses of the stronghold so far. However, if they were able to breach it, okay, then you'll probably need full coverage. Let me show this one to you. I think it's always better for a noble person such as yourself to, a small degree of nobility. I can't imagine you have that much importance with Lord Farquhar, but a knight perhaps might wear something like this. And this would be a full coverage helmet. Okay, so when you wear something like this, you are guaranteed full protection from blows, arrows, glazing off, and you'd have full coverage all the way around here. Okay, so if I can show you here, we have the Knights Templar crest here embodied in part of the design of this helmet. Okay, you have two slits here which are ideal for full coverage. If you move your head down a little bit, you'll be able to see a little bit more. And here you have holes which have been added, put a personal touch to make sure you've got plenty of space for the enemy to hear your battle cries. And oh no, this isn't for ease of breathing. I mean, you could say that, but this is more so you could instill the fear in all of those who decide to confront you. On the top here, this is the perfect helmet to make sure that you can also use it to whoever you wish. If you want to use yourself as a battering ram, then people could pick you up and then literally use that motion, and it really would be quite effective there as well. So you've got full coverage and protection with this helmet. Might I add, it looks absolutely superbly gallant in the hands of the right person, or being worn by the right knight. I mean, you haven't got your chainmail, but you have got some pauldrons on there, so you could look somewhat fierce. Would you like this, and would you like to try this helmet on? Okay, let me get it ready here for you. So underneath we have simply leather in here, and we'll place it over your head like so. Okay. Oh, look at that. Looks absolutely amazing. Now, let me just feel around there. That's a great fit. How's your vision there? Somewhat limited. Okay, if I just feel around here, that's feeling good. Right, and around the other side, your vision as well. How is it there? A little bit limited. Okay. Well, we'll put it to a test, don't worry. Okay, just feel around there. It feels like a good fit to me. It feels like a very good fit. Something which certainly makes you vastly superior than all of the others that you might encounter. So we'll put it to a little test here for you. Okay, we'll just put this on. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to make a little fist here, and I'm just going to give you a little nudge with it to make sure that it's doing its proper job there. Okay, so if you can just keep nice and still for me, okay, and you've got to make sure you block it. Okay, that's a visibility test for your helmet, right? So make sure you could see it coming. Okay, you ready? You ready? Okay, just let me know when you're ready. Okay. I'm afraid you didn't move quick enough there for that one. Maybe that helmet might not be a good choice for you after all. Okay, so that could be slightly problematic if your visibility is going to be somewhat poor. I think. You didn't do the strap on underneath there though. But, okay, let me take that off there for you. Right. Well, it certainly is an impressive helmet, to say the least, but perhaps not this one. Well. Something a little bit more similar, but with a subtle difference here. This is one of my particular helmets. It's one of the sacred orders of the Farquhards, and this was given to me as a present for my gallant actions in battle. Let me show it to you. So we have the same sort of design here, which follows the sort of Knights Templar helmet here. We have the cross, gold crest, of course. We have your battle cry holes here, and of course it does let in a bit more air, and it can get a little bit stuffy, but it's so people can obviously hear you. Okay, on the top you can be used as a battery, just as our other helmet here provides as well. And of course, being in black still, then, well, of course, you instill the fear towards your enemies, which makes you a fearsome opponent towards those who decide to face you. This could be very helpful for a psychological sort of battle that you may experience, especially if you're by the gatehouse. Have they breached the wall anywhere, by the way? Okay, have they used any ladders? No, any siege equipment? No, they really are a bunch of peasants, are they not? Yeah, I mean, I sometimes like to look out the turret there and just wave and just look at the peasants, basically fighting peasants, basically. I mean, Lord Farquhar is pretty much doing the same. He tells me when we go for banquet every night how it's all going, what he plans to do, and it really is quite a laughable siege so far. But you must make sure you're protected. So a helmet such as this would, of course, grant you nobility and heraldry immediately. Okay, so would you like to try this one on? Okay, let's put that on there for you. Right. Is that a nice fit there? Let me just feel that around there. How's that feeling there for you? Okay, does it feel a little bit snug in places? No? Okay, that's fine. Alright. a little bit snug there. But the thing is, it's the visor, okay? Visibility slits there. Are you able to see plenty there? If I go here, can you see me here? If I go here, can you see me here? That could be a little bit of an issue. Luckily, we have a little test from that as well. Let me help you. So what I have here is just, a little dagger and something you might experience when you're in close combat with someone or something like that. And you might see a dagger sort of flying over, such as this, and flying past you. Now, we might put that to the test, and I will just gently just tap you on the end there. If you can just try to dodge it, I'll let you know when I'm coming, okay? But that's the whole point, to make sure you can see it. Okay, ready? Okay, you sure you can see me all right? Okay. Oh, goodness. My goodness. Are you okay? I thought you was going to move. It came out a little bit harder than expected there. Well, maybe not that helmet there for you. I think we can probably choose a little one there for you. Let me just take that one off there. Okay. Maybe not this one. I think I know which one. Now, I've been saving this particular helmet here for the right sort of night, one with, of course, a lot of coin, but the coin doesn't seem to be an issue for you, does it not? Good. That means this one could be somewhat useful for you. Okay, you don't have a horse, do you, that you intend to ride? I mean, if you have to flee the castle, I mean, we've only got a certain amount of horses here. Yeah. Oh, you don't know about the back gate? There is no back gate. Yeah, there's nothing around the back there. There's no horses in the keep as well, so nothing to talk about there either. I think that might be a little bit restrictive for you. However, on foot, it's another story. This is probably one of our most expensive helmets here, though it could be really an ideal match for you. Let me show it to you and show you all of the great things a helmet like this would provide you. Now first, I'd like you to admire the craftsmanship that I've put into this, as only someone with a special talent such as myself can forge a helmet such as this, and of course as one of our more expensive helmets. It doesn't mean it's going to be any less protective for you when you're dueling perhaps another knight with another sword, or unfortunately peasants or something like that. Yes, that's certainly not what you want really, because they literally are too easy. But a helmet like this would certainly distill upon you that nobility for which I think you desire from being a lord of such an inconsequential village as the one that you've been given. Right, so a helmet like this, let me show you. So a personal favourite touch is that you can open it up. You have full visibility for when you are not actually in battle. This helmet will provide utter protection everywhere, all the time. And if you need to lift it up like so, you can do with ease. It's made of the finest steel and metals and craft as well. And I'm sure will look really good on you. I mean, I could try it on myself. Like so, and you could see it really is such a perfect fit. And now I have perfect visibility for anything which I wish to do for the defense of this keep, okay? And now to continue talking to you, I could literally lift it up like that. Not an issue. If I wish to speak to Lord Farquhar, I can with ease. If I wish to rally some peasants there, I can with ease. Let me just show you the functionality of that again. Okay, that says to me, keep away, or it also could say that I joust as well and prepare to receive my joust pointy stick. Okay, but it also lets people know that you're not to be trifled with. So perhaps you would like to try on a helmet such as this. I thought you would. I could see your eyes gleaming with curiosity. So let me show you craftwork at the back here. So finest steel once again has been crafted here with even nice bits of texture here, which you'll notice is an extra touch for fitted comfort but practicality as well, because it knocks off blows, and it can also have a little pointy top there just in case you find yourself in close combat with people as well. This helmet has been designed to protect like that, like that, like that, like that, like that, like that, like that. Get the gist. Would you like to try it on? Of course you would. Okay, let's put that on there for you. Okay, is it on? Well, yeah, even with the visor down, you could almost pass for a knight of importance. Let me just feel the fit there. Yeah, it's a good fit. Visibility greatly improved, of course it has, of course. And then it fit around there. Feels good to me. Feels really good on you. It looks really good on you. And for the amount of coin that you have, why let it go to waste if such a siege like this could go wrong for, you know, some strange reason? I don't know what it would possibly be, but then what a waste of just keeping that coin and not spending it correctly. If you spend it wisely on a helmet like this, you can ensure that you will most probably turn out pretty well with this siege. Yeah, okay. Would you like to do a little test? I strongly recommend it for all of the helmets that we try. Good, 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 good. So I just have a little hammer here, and I use this on the anvil when I'm, you know, needing to make something, swords, armor, whatever. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to give you a little knock here, okay, and you just move and let me know that you can dodge it perfectly, okay? So just a little tap like that, nothing too harsh, okay? Because you'll see it coming anyway. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh, goodness me, you didn't move it. Did you not see that coming? It was pretty obvious you were looking directly at me. My goodness, how have you managed to survive this long? Well, even with that old relic helmet, no wonder you got hit. Right, let me put this back. I think it's probably a time we get that helmet off there for you. Well, perhaps this particular helmet is not a good choice for you. Well, I could have sworn that could have been, well, actually, at all thus far, it probably has been suited for you. I wonder, I've been saving this for a long time, for a very particular sort of individual. And this could be you, you know. This helmet is one of special significance. This one has been with me for, or inspired for me to create something. Told me that there would be a warrior such as yourself with unique, we will call them attributes, for which you will need a little extra something to make you stand out. I think I might have it here for you. I think this could be your helmet here, you know. Do you know what it is? This is an ancient helmet, and even then, it's far superior from that relic that you bought. I bought an antique, you bought rubbish, basically. I personally forged this myself from an old find which Lord Farquaad had been given, and this is, of course, a Spartan Greek helmet with its notorious design. You could even see from the back here that it has very similar attributes that you would from a Roman helmet as well, with the back part here. Let me show it to you. Yeah, I mean, you're in the wrong century here, and for the wrong battle as well. The steel is a little bit thinner, it's not as durable, though if you wish to stand out and have something which people will look twice when they see you, especially the enemy, then that's the seconds that count for you to use at your advantage, do as you will, so to speak. But a helmet such as this, even though everybody probably will laugh at you who's fighting at the keep, will have its elements for which will be beneficial for a person such as yourself, a very unique person. Well, its horse mane at the top here certainly gives a little bit of class and elegance, and I wanted to make this purely because I just love the design. However, practicality wise, I think this could be more suited for you, because through visibility the slits are rather more open, and then it goes down here for your, like your Saxon helmet, your Norman helmet, so you have your nose guard here which would protect you, but it also has the rest for your chin, for which your other battered helmet, which I threw out of the turret, didn't have. So this could be a really good fit for you. I could see you're really wanting to try this one on. Okay, so let me just put that on there. Right. Yes, I mean, of course, some might argue you look ridiculous, but I beg to differ. Let me fill that there. And how's that fitting there for you? Of course it is. It looks amazing, but also absolutely ridiculous at the same time, for which would be perfect for a battle like this, because it seems to be going on for so long and the hordes keep turning up. Right, I think that's a good fit there for you. Okay, would you like to perform a test? I mean, we'll do a little test, shall we, because that's part of the helmet process. 1 second there. So I just have a little sword with me here, okay, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to just move it a little bit in your direction, and then you can, of course, just move out the way a little bit. I'm obviously not going to hit you, but so you can see the visibility test here as well. Okay, so just let me know when you're ready. Excellent, and what I'm going to do, I'll let you know when I'm ready. Ready. Okay, and I'm just going to give you a little tap, I'm going to do it very shortly, okay? So make sure you're ready. Don't miss this time, okay? Make sure you dodge. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Oh, my goodness, are you okay? Why did you not move? You wanted to test the durability of that helmet. Indeed you did. Well, of course, how did that feel? I expect it hurt a little bit. Indeed, though it functions well. Are you questioning the integrity of my helmets? Good. I'd hate to think you were. Right. Well, how about then I just take that away from you there, and I'll place it over here, and we can get to the finer details whilst you put that helmet on. Let me just place my sword there. And I'm just going to check outside 1 second. Oh, yeah, it's still quite lively. Right, we won't go there. Oh, and let me just take that off there for you as well. There we go. It's quite spectacular, really. that you have enjoyed trying on some helmets, and of course thou would hate to think that thou is of course trying to get some sort of rest whilst you come up here to try new helmets. No, of course. Well, that is good as well. You wish to spend all of your coin on something practical. Indeed, something that's going to protect Farquhar Castle. Of course you are indeed. That is a noble task which you have tasked yourself with. Indeed. So, helmets. So, this is our highly expensive helmet. Probably would be the full bag of coin there. This is our noble helmet, one of the sacred orders of Farquhar. This is our ancient helmet, which could be very suited for the likes of you, okay, to make you stand out. And this is our very practical helmet for those who want something in between everything, which could also be suited here for you. Which one is it that you like the look of? This one here with the visor, yeah. Unfortunately, that is the most expensive, even more so than this ancient Spartan helmet that we have here. Okay, and I'm afraid it does cost a fair bit of coin, though you cannot put a coin any sort of price on the protection of yourself during this siege. Well, okay, how much would you say you've got in here? I'll come to you. So, how much did you say you had in here? This is the full wealth of your village. The whole village. It's not a very wealthy village, is it? You know what? Because I'm feeling generous today, I will accept this gallant offer under the condition that after the battle, if you return the helmet in its original state, then I shall trade you back your village's worth. However, if you don't, then hopefully I'll be able to collect the helmet anyway, and then I am duty bound to, of course, say that I will protect your village and take it under my authority to add to my current lands as well, and pledge that I will do everything in my power to honor your great nobility and to make sure we can get even more. I mean to make sure that we can make the village even better for your lands and your people. Yes, I mean that. Yeah, I mean, let's not get too soppy about it all now. You don't need to bow to me or anything like that. Okay. Well, I think your time here is more than sufficiently over. So let me get you that helmet there. Okay. Here we go. A fine helmet and a fine choice, and I hope it serves you well. Okay, I tell you what, let me throw you in this dagger as well. Okay, I think your needs are greater than mine. Right, okay. There we go. What are you waiting for? What are you still doing here? There's a siege going on. I suggest that you start protecting this fort. Take care of yourself now. Cheerio.